Hey there, Sean with Sports Card Teachers. Today I'm going to be sharing my process for listing raw sports cards on eBay. So maybe you're someone who is thinking about potentially listing your own cards, but you have no idea where to start. First, I'm going to tell you that eBay definitely is the best place. eBay, otherwise known as FeeBay, yeah, you are going to spend about 13%. They're going to take about 13% out of whatever you sell, but you're going to get the audience that you want. You'll be able to move things probably the easiest, I would say, of any other platform. So I'm going to share how I list my raw cards with my phone. It's very simple. So I'm going to take you inside my phone and show you exactly how I, from start to finish, take the picture, then find it on my phone, and then eventually put it out there for, who knows, someone. I just sold cards to someone in Australia. It's endless on who your market and who you could potentially reach with eBay, which is why it is our favorite place to sell things, although we do use a variety of other avenues to move cards. But today, raw cards, how to list them, how to sell them on eBay. All right, so I think listing your cards with your phone is the easiest because you can take pictures easily with your phone. Easy to me. So rather than being on a laptop or a desktop computer and doing it, I think the phone is much more easier. That's why I am showing you here on the phone. So let me go ahead and take you inside eBay, and we're going to go ahead and search for the cards. I'm going to list a Shohei Ohtani Tops Now OS 23. And you saw it was already up there, so I'm going to go ahead and click on it. And what this does is this brings me a list of all of this card that is for sale. So there might be some different variations of it. It's going to give me a nice list of what's for sale right now, what people are bidding on, depending if it's an auction or not. But I'm going to go to filter, and then I'm going to slide down, and I am going to go to sold items. This is now going to show me the same card, show me what it's sold for in the last couple days. So if I just do a nice little scroll through, I can see the same card, see about what it's been selling for. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to find a description or a title that I really like. I like this one. I'll slide to the top, the one that's at the very top, 2023 Tops Now, number OS 23, Shohei Ohtani, LA Dodgers uniform card. And I'm going to go ahead and click on that. So that's sold for $7.99. And I'm going to then, that takes you to sell one like this. So that's what I like about this feature is if you search for the card, it's going to put a lot of the information already in for you, so you have to do less work. All right, I have already taken a picture. Definitely try to get good lighting. This probably wasn't the best. I had it sitting actually on my couch. I normally have it on my desk. But I'm going to go down and I'm going to find the card that I am going to sell, and here it is. So I'm going to click here, and then I'm going to click here. So those are my two pictures. Obviously number one is going to be the picture that everyone will see, and then if they want to swipe, they'll see the second picture. I'm going to click upload, and then I'm going to click done. Now what that does is it takes us back to our main page. So if I wanted to, I could change the title if I wanted to. I'm happy with it, so I'm going to leave it that way. Category's already set, so I don't need to worry about that. Now, item specifics. This is where I want to just double check that everything is correct, but you do always have to go into item specifics now, and they're going to ask you for the condition. Well, it's ungraded, first of all, so it's not a graded card, it's an ungraded card or a raw card. And then you do want to click the card condition. I always say near mint or better. You don't want it ever to come back on you that the card wasn't described the right way. So near mint or better, if you grade the card, that's a PSA 8 or better. And I try to always sell cards that I believe to be PSA 8s or better. Unless they're older cards, then obviously that's going to be a little bit different. But I'm going to go to near mint or better. Great. Now, I'm just going to slide down and make sure everything looks good. Manufacturer. It's not a parallel. Features. The set. Okay, so the person before me really was very descriptive, so that's great. The more descriptive you can be, the better. So now I'm going to slide back down, and I'm going to go to description. Now, I have a description that I always keep for my raw ungraded cards. I keep it in my notes. Now this is a mess here, so I'm going to slide down, and if you see, I found cards under $20. So I'm going to highlight that. So just what I recommend is just to keep your description somewhere easily accessible that you can go to. I copied that, and now I'm going to go back into eBay, and I'm just going to simply paste that into the description, and then I'm going to go to pricing. Now, if I wanted to, I could take the auction off, and it would just be a buy now. I, for almost all things, like to have it as an auction because you never know what you can get for it. So I'm going to go to auction. Now there's a couple other options. It's going to give you the suggested starting bid price. I'm going to go a little bit more because I do not want this card selling for 99 cents. I'm in at about $4 a card basically. So I want to make a little bit of money on this, and maybe it'll go much higher, but I'm going to start the bidding at $4.99. Fair enough, right? Then I'm going to go to 5-day because I want it to be a 5-day auction. Plus, it's right now it is a Monday, so that'll have it end on the weekend. I like to have auctions end on the weekend. And then I'm going to just go down. No, I do not want to add a reserve price. I'll have to sell the card at $4.99 or higher. I'm satisfied with that. If I wanted to, I would schedule a listing time. Right now it's almost 11 o'clock. That's okay. So it's a little later in the evening. I'm going to keep that off, but I could schedule it if I wanted to. If you can see here, I'll click on just to show you, and you can literally schedule it exactly how you want it. I'm going to clear, go back. Then it's going to show you the median sold. It's typically selling for about $7.95 a card. We'll see what happens after the auction goes off. All right, so I pretty much have everything set in there. So now I'm back here, and I just clicked on more options under starting bid because I forgot I wanted to show you one other thing. I do not want to buy it now, so I'm going to take that buy it now off. That's what's messing me up. And then I'm going to go to duration. Once again, make sure that says 5. Then I'm going to go to offers. That's what I was looking for. I had it on buy now. I do not want to buy now. Auction. So we are auctioning this card. And I'm going to go to offers. And I do want to allow offers. So if someone's willing to say, I want this card, I will pay you $7 for this card, then maybe I'll take the deal. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to set it at $7.50. That doesn't mean I'm going to guarantee that I'm selling that, but an offer will come to me telling me that someone wants this card for $7.50 or higher, and I can either accept or I can decline. I can also counter offer, but I'm going to go ahead and leave that offer right there at $7.50. Now I'm ready to go back to shipping. Okay, so everybody is different. For me, when I'm selling one single raw card, I want the cheapest that I can send this card. So what you're going to do is you're going to click on package details. One single card in an envelope. Okay, now this is something very important. I'm going to change it to 1 ounce. So I can send this card in a top loader, and I would send it in a sleeve and a top loader. I put a little tape over top of the card so that it's not going to slide out or anything when it's traveling. And so 1 ounce is what I know I can sell and move that card for or with the postal service. And then I'm going to go to length, standard envelope, 6x4, I believe, something like that. It doesn't need to be perfect. And then I'm going to click done. Then shipping cost. This is very important. Well, first of all, I forgot one more thing. Shipping service. So it's set to USPS Ground Advantage. Now I'm selling one card. It's probably not going to be less than $10, and I'm going to sell this card. If you're selling a card for over $20, then you're going to want to send it Ground Advantage, probably in a bubble pad envelope. But because I am selling this card for less than $20, but it's more like $10, then I'm going to just slide down and I'm going to click on eBay standard envelope for eligible items up to $20. What that's going to do is that's going to send this card for 63 cents in the mail to someone. Now, yes, there is some risk a little bit, but I've never had an issue. I've never had a card destroyed or bent or anything in the mail, so I'm not really that concerned about it. And one other thing that I do, and you don't have to do this, but 63 cents right now, but I go to the shipping cost and I click on buyer pays a flat rate. Now, when you're selling cards that are, not a ton of value to them, like less than $10 or just say less than $20, you want to try and get out as much as you possibly can. So I charge $1.11. Don't ask me why. It's just kind of, neat looking. And so I've always just gone with $1.11. So now that means that any of that fee is going to come out of there. And so I'm going to save a little bit of extra money because $1.11 minus 63, whatever that left over, that'll go to help towards paying the fees. Plus it helps me to buy envelopes and all that types of thing that I need when I'm going to ship an item. So now I'm pretty much set. I'm going to just slide down a little bit. It does have the option of shipping internationally, which is really cool. I've been able to ship. I just shipped something to Australia. It's pretty cool. So yes, there still is that option even with this set up the way that it is. And I'm going to literally slide down your preferences. Managed by eBay, 3 business days, handling time. So basically you can expect 3 days in the mail. And then require immediate payment. I always say no. It is annoying though when you get someone who purchases something and then never pays. I always leave it at no. And I'm going to now list for free because you get 250 listings a month for free. So we are now ready to list the item. And I'm going to go ahead and do that. List your item. And just like that, the card is listed. If I wanted to boost the card on eBay, make it more visible, then I could pay 99 cents. But for me, that's not worth it. If I'm selling a higher level card, then maybe it would be worth it. But for this, I'm not interested in that. And now I'm just going to click Not Now. And that card is now live and I can view the listing if I wanted. So I'll go in and view it. And there it is. Shohei Ohtani. $1.11 gym class cards. And it is set for 5 days. So it'll go off on Saturday at 11 o'clock, which is great because people stay up late. People might be looking at cards on that Saturday. So that is important to kind of think about when you want to list these cards as well so that you can get the best value in them. All right, so there you have it. I hope that provided you with some value on how to list those cards. Definitely leave us a comment below if you do things a little bit differently. Let us know if you found this video helpful. If you did, make sure you smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm. Don't forget, please subscribe if you found this video helpful. And if you'd like to see videos like this or really just want anything related to sports cards, definitely go ahead and subscribe to our channel. We really appreciate it and it really does help us out. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you in the next video.